Hey YouTube, I'm going to share with you my second step in basement finishing. Whether you're remodeling your basement, whether you got water in it and you got to tear it out, redo it, or whether you're finishing it for the first time. You have to have a vapor barrier between your concrete wall and whatever type of studded wall you want to use. A lot of guys will just nail up some plastic and use that as a vapor barrier. The problem with that is between the concrete and the plastic, you're going to get moisture. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Between the plastic and your studded wall, you'll get some moisture, not much. But you will have mold between the concrete and the plastic. It will grow in there. I've seen it happen. The only way I have found where you were not going to get any mold of any kind, and this was based off a room I remodeled about 15 years ago in a basement, and we wound up tearing it out and converting it to a different room, was this stuff right here. This is Dryloc. They make, I think, two different kinds, regular and the extreme. The extreme has a little bit higher, I think, PSI rating, and I think a little bit longer warranty than the regular. 5 gallons is about 130 bucks, and from what I can tell you, I've used maybe 40 gallons of this stuff over the last couple years doing some basement remodeling and stuff. And I'm going to give you a close-up of, this is 4 coats of Dryloc. The first 3 coats I used a big brush because you want to get all these little pockets and crevices. You want to get that stuff into there, and if you just roll it on from the beginning, it's not going to get into all them little crevices. So I do 3 coats with a big, like 4-inch brush. Yes, it takes a little while, but it's well worth it. And then the 4th and final coat, I just use a regular paint roller with like a 3/4 inch nap and roll on the last coat. Do you need to do it? Probably not, but I always wind up having like a gallon, gallon and a half, 2 gallons left over. Instead of taking it back, I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to do 4 coats, and that's what I'm always going to do. And I've never ever seen any water come through any wall that I've used this Dryloc on. The only thing I can tell you to be successful is make sure your concrete is very clean. This wall here is pretty smooth, so I just took it's actually right there. I just took a brush like that, brush it down from the top to the bottom, and then I vacuumed up the like crumbs on the floor that came off of there. And that's basically all you got to do to clean it. As long as you can see these are like the breakaway rods when they pour this concrete. They just knock these things off when they're done. If you have any rust coming around any of these rods going through your wall, that means you're getting water through the rods. And if you have that, what you'll have to do is tap this rod back into the wall, maybe a 1/2 inch, and put some hydraulic cement over that hole. Let that sit for a day or 2, and then do the Dryloc. That's about the only kind of pre-prep work you need to do. There was no rust on any of these steel rods in here, so I didn't have to do that. Other than that, I pretty much let it dry 24 hours between each coat, and once it's dry, like I said, you're not going to get any moisture through there at all. It's going to be better than just a plastic vapor barrier. Yes, it's going to cost more and take longer, but it's going to be done right in the long haul. So I hope this helps you guys, and hope you follow some advice on this Dryloc, because it's a great product and does work, and I appreciate it. Thank you.